In the space created by the healing of old wounds, I became aware of deeper stirrings in my consciousness that brought to my attention a sense of longing for something more than what I knew my life to be. Aside of the longing were many questions. Working and socializing now and then, was that all my life was for? What was this longing for something more? What was this something more anyway? Was it a call for something significant? Or was I just looking for an escape? How could I make my life count for something? How could I use it to somehow be more meaningful? Why did I have this odd yet familiar desire, like going into the mountains and meditating, maybe permanently, as if it was the most natural thing to do? With so many questions, and now that I could again hear its counsel and intuitive inklings, I turn once more to my inner diamond. This evening, settling into my meditation practice, not quite knowing exactly which question to ask first, I let rip my stream of consciousness. I inquired inwardly to the diamond. My thoughts cut off in mid-sentence, and I sat up, startled by a loud, roaring reply. "It's not for you this time to go off into the hills and disappear from the world." How could this be? My gentle inner diamond? Could it be my gentle inner diamond? My diamond's rare roar startled me out of my meditation. I opened my eyes and looked around the room to see, in case there was someone physically present in the room with me. It wasn't often that the diamond responded so emphatically and with such passion and directness. It took me a moment or two to grasp that the room was empty. The boom I'd heard was indeed my inner diamond responding. After absorbing the shock of its response, I collected myself and asked, "This time? I've never been to meditate in the mountains, have I?" "Yes, you have. Many times you have given up worldly life in search of yourself. That was fine then, but this time you came here to take on a new challenge. The challenge of integrating two worlds, the spiritual with the material and the inner with the outer." I remained silent for a while, absorbing what my inner diamond was now revealing to me. "That sounds like a tall, no, a soaring order. Has anyone succeeded in doing that? And why me?" I asked, not knowing whether to interpret this as a life sentence and panic or to let excitement grip me. If you are to experience inner freedom in this lifetime, you must go back into some of your past lives and resolve incomplete issues that are blocking you even today. When you've seen your past, you will then understand why you and why you can. How on earth am I going to do that? How does anyone find past lives anyway? And how do you know which ones to go for? I asked. Trust and take action. Stay tuned, keep listening, and all will be revealed, one step at a time. I stayed silent for a while, wondering if I was going completely cuckoo. Okay, so what do I do now? Go back to India for 6 months. This time, travel and learn from the holy ones and be healed in their presence. I couldn't help being panic-stricken. But hang on, how could I possibly do that? I have a mortgage to pay and hardly enough saved to cover the bills and hang around in India for 6 months also. I felt almost hysterical and well and truly out of my meditative calm. This was not how meditation was supposed to be. What on earth was my crazy diamond calling me to do now? And what did it mean, integrating two worlds, the spiritual with the material? How was that even feasible? Was that even possible? If so, why had those old wise sages not told us how to do this? And if they had, I certainly didn't know about it. "You will have the money," my higher self's voice assured me through my inner ear. "How? I'm not going to sell this flat if that's what you want me to do." Although I argued, my thoughts fell down an abyss. There was no answer. Frustrated, I got up, abandoning my meditation.